chanson, tu dis, et moi je suis, mes pas sont gauches, mes pieds tu fauches, je crains les sauts, je cherche en vain les mots pour m'expliquer ta vie. Alors tu mens, ma sœur, tu brises mon cœur. Je pense, tu sais, erreur, jamais j'écoute, tu parles, je ne comprends pas bien la belle dame sans regret. La belle dame sans regret. Je pleure, tu ris, je chante, tu cries, tu sèmes les graines d'un mauvais chêne. Mon blé s'envole, tu y en as ras le bol. J'attends toujours, mes cris sont sourds, alors tu mens, ma sœur, tu brises mon cœur. Je pense, tu sais, erreur, jamais j'écoute, tu parles, je ne comprends pas bien la belle dame sans regret. La belle dame sans regret. La belle dame sans regret. Breakdown of La Belle Dame sans regret by Sting. This song is normally played in the key of G minor, but without a capo, which means that the chord shapes actually are quite complicated. I've tried to simplify so that more people can play such a nice song. Okay, so although the song is in G minor, it starts on an A minor 7 chord. Okay, so followed by an F sharp diminished. Okay, nothing special yet. This is an E minor with a 9 here. Now I like to add this 6th. It has I think it is played sometime during the song, but I think it works every time actually you want to play this chord. So I'll play that again. So it's an E minor with a 6, E minor 6. Okay, and then no, I think in the song it's a C major. I think the C major 7 works very nicely here. C major 7. Now this is like a B 7th, okay, with this is with the 5th. I believe that this is the 5th sharpened. I'm not even sure actually. I think this is more of a melody line. So this is almost like a B7. Okay, you can treat it like a B7, but I play it like this so that I can play this melody note here. Okay, can you see it? Okay, so it could be a B7 or it could be some kind of F sharp diminished. I don't think it matters a lot. Okay, so. Okay, and then we move to this is an E. You probably recognize this shape actually. This is an E7 shape, okay, but it's suspended here. Okay, and we go to another E7, which is similar to a B7 shape, but up here. Okay, This is just so that we can play that melody behind the chords or on top of the chords. I'll play that again. Okay. And then we go to, there's a G diminished, F sharp diminished, okay? This is a G major 7th with a melody that follows. Okay, so I only play the four strings here. And then we get to pour m'expliquer. So this is a C sharp minor 7 with a flat 5, but it's played like this, and I actually play it in even simpler form, but you could play it like this. Pour m'expliquer. Okay, so this is an unusual shape which can be played like this as well. So it's the B, this B minor 7 sharp 5, but with a C added to it. So if you add a C to a C sharp, I guess it's like having a major 7 added to this C minor chord, C minor 7 with a flat 5 chord, with a major 7 added. Okay, I'm sure there's another name for it as well, but that's how you can play it. Or if you want to stretch, you can play it like this. I find this shape quite nice, and you can move from this shape to this shape quite easily, actually. So this is how I would recommend you play it. M'expliquer ta vie. This is, remember, I'm assuming that the capo doesn't exist, okay? So that the guitar starts here, and that's why this would be an A major 7th, this would be an A sharp, A flat major 7th, and we get to the last chord of this interesting sequence, which is like a D 7th with the 7th on the bass here. Okay, so it looks odd, but actually you can assimilate it to something like this. Okay, so I'll start again. Pour m'expliquer ta vie. I think this is perhaps the trickiest part of this song, actually. Pour m'expliquer ta vie, alors tu mens. Okay, and then we go back. Tu mens. But this is the second part of the verse, which is identical to the first part. Je pense, tu sais, erreur jamais. J'écoute, tu parles, je ne comprends pas bien. So you can slide here. This is slightly different. La belle dame sans regret. La belle dame sans regret. And actually this is how the introduction goes. So the introduction doesn't have the sequence with the C sharp minor 7. The introduction goes like this. So the introduction is like the second part of the verse, not the first part of the verse. Okay? And this song has two verses. So the second verse, the lyrics are different, but the second verse is identical to the first one, really. So it is quite straightforward. And the solo, there is a piano solo, which I skip, obviously, but the piano solo also follows the structure of a full verse. So really the song, in terms of structure, is fairly straightforward. There are a few tricky chords. What I'll do actually is I'll play the second verse just so that you can see the song played once more. Je pleure, tu ris, je chante, tu cries, tu sèmes les graines d'un mauvais chêne. Mon blé s'envole, tu en as ras. Yeah, sorry here. I'm tempted sometimes to keep this note, but really, strictly speaking, we should be playing these 4 strings only. Sometimes it's tempting to do something fancy here, or play the bass. The E bass goes nicely with. But this is really, it's a G major 7, so strictly speaking it's a G bass that should be played. So let's just stick to these 4 strings. J'attends toujours, mes cris sont sourds, alors tu mens, ma sœur. Brise mon cœur, je pense, tu sais, erreur jamais. J'écoute, tu parles, je ne comprends pas bien. La belle dame sans regret, la belle dame sans regret. And that's it. So fairly straightforward, tricky chords, much harder to play without the capo. So good luck.